Whoa, there we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another fun Wednesday night with Ron Unconditional Love Terrain. So, how are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well and the weather's good. I just want to say hi. Glorious, how are you? Maxine Ladouceur, how are you? Hi, how are you? I hope things are good with you and the weather. It's getting warmer here, by the way. We're now getting out of the extreme cold weather, and we're going into during this week there. We're going to go above. So instead of being in the minus, we're going above. So and we had a little bit of snow, and we have CJ Brooks. Hi, how are you? I hope things are good with you. Um, so Gloria says, "I'm great, and weather is nice." Oh, they're good. So it's been quite a week, and I had a wonderful birthday reception last Saturday. So thank you all for the ones that came, and I had a great group up there. So with me, hi Teresa, hugs to you too. So I had the group that was with me is the group that I practice with mediumship with every week. All the ladies I had up there on Saturday. So those are after time we are all connected and we feel like our soul family, so we practice intuition, we practice mediumship, we practice all that, and it's great, to have that group, that connection. uh, not to do it all alone, you don't feel alone when you're with the, all of us coming together all over the world. So, uh, it's been quite a week because here, uh, besides 45 trying to block the bridge, there's a bridge. He wants to block the bridge between the new bridge from Detroit crossing over to Canada, Windsor. You know, this guy is completely off the rocker because apparently all Canadians paid for that bridge. It's our money, and he just wants to revenge. I don't know what he's doing, but anyway. But besides that, uh, we had something terrible happen in Canada. I don't know if you guys in the states heard about it, but it rarely happens here, but it does happen. We had a school shooting in a community uh, out west Canada, British Columbia, where saddens to say there's 9 people, 9 children, and so 9 adults, 9 adults, not adults, but children in school. The they're deceased, plus the shooter, and it's very rare. But they apparently, I don't know all the whole story, but apparently it was a female. Oh my God! Here it's not like the United States. People. Not everybody has guns. Apparently we have laws here that restrict certain firearms. Only the people that need hunting, and saddens me to, for that. And I spent some of my day to day sending energy to those people. I grew up in this This village has about 1,500 people. I grew up in that kind of village, okay, where everybody knew each other. So the parents, the grandmother, grandfather, everybody that's connected, you know, it's going to be hard for them to heal from that. It's isolated, like a small community there. So we don't have, you know, it was I don't know how many policemen are there, 4 or 5 that have gone on the scene, and I think they sort of help other people survive from this, because it would have been more awful than there's 29 injured though in that school. So hi Phyllis. Yeah, I know it's awful. It hurts my heart to hear this stuff, but you know, you never think it would happen in Canada. I know it happened before a long time ago in the 90s. Uh, Polytechnic, I don't know, you probably heard about it, where um, a lot of women that were like uh, business like women, and I think there was, I don't remember how many there was. I think there's more than that passed away. So, young ladies that were in school for, you know. So I never thought it. That, here in Canada we don't. It's awful to hear about it, but I never thought I'd see this again because I I thought maybe some people learned about the lessons about that. But people with mental issues, there's a problem there because there's not enough staff or not enough help for these people to get help before they do something like that. So uh, there's a person that came from that is living there over 40 years that come from where I am, in Quebec City, in Quebec, province of Quebec, and she was a teacher there. She knows even the shooter, knows everybody there. Unbelievable to go through something like that. So my courtesy and energy goes out to all these people, the families, the parents, the grandmother, grand sisters, brothers, everybody's affected. And because I grew up in a small village like that, and everybody knew each other. So imagine, I never went through it myself, but it could happen. You never know. That's besides 45 doing the bridge thing, doing his number. Yeah. So, and it's getting warmer, so it looks like it's going to start melting next week a little bit. So my plus 2 or something like that. So you guys can hear me in the chat. Do you guys hear me well? I hope so. No, I didn't ask at first, but I just wondered. And I had a great birthday. I had a great birthday on Saturday. It was fun with all those ladies, but I practice with all those ladies like and maybe 4 times a week. So we've been doing it for. Oh, the pups are, as you can see. I don't know if you can see him. You see him down there? Let me see if I can. He's right there. He's chewing on the ball. So, uh, I had to blow some snow today, so he's starting to get used to it because I told him, dog, he's getting used to me. Then. So, no, you stay right there, and I'm going to the mailbox. So the mailbox is about 200 feet from the house. So you stay there because I don't want him near the road. So he stays there, waits for me. Go to the mailbox, come back. He's starting to listen to me. So not too bad. Uh, I know he likes to play and bite and everything. So he tried to bite the wheels off on the snowblower, and I said, "No, you don't touch that." So, you know, I tried to train him and getting used to for me. You know. The other dog on the is hot. Yeah, he's a good boy. So far, he's a good dog though. Really, he is. Uh, the only thing that makes me a little bit nervous is when I take him out on the car, and when I leave the car, he goes, "What? You're not gonna leave me?" No, I'm not leaving you. Just a couple minutes. Let me get to in the store and back. Or leaving the house. I gotta go start the car to warm up the car because I don't use a whatever. I don't know what you call that thing you press on it to start your car. I go out and start the car, warm up the car. So when we're going to the store or something, especially this, I got this big collar here. I don't know. It's another kind of sweater I got. I'm trying to fix it. It flops all over the place. So the weather's getting better, so I think I'll be doing some stuff I can. So the snow going to start to melt. I got about, I think, at least 3 to 4 feet of snow on the roof. I'm not going to go up there and shovel it. I got this tool. It's like an extension pole, and it picks the snow off the roof. So, at least at the edge, it can go up 30 feet, but it gets pretty heavy at the end of 30 feet. I can tell you that. The house is about the peak of the house is about 20 feet, so be even 20. The pole can get heavy like crazy. Well, it's to scrape off instead of you have your 2 feet on the ground, and you don't want to fall off the roof at my age. You don't want that. Anyway, I got that like a frisbee, so I go in the backyard here. It's about that much snow. This dog, he loves to go in there. So I got this like cover of a pail. Like Home Depot, they have plastic covers, but I use it as a frisbee. Throw it like that, and he goes after it. He goes in the deep snow and gets it, and he brings it back on my feet. And then he wants me to throw it again, just like the ball. The ball is like that too. Oh, politics, eh? Cray politics. Hey, talking about, it came to mind. I don't know if you guys agree, but anyway, I'll tell you what came to mind. And I think it makes a lot of sense. To me, it does, anyway. Now, I know that 45 is trying to create fear in everybody, in every country, create fear so, people will be fearful so he can, rule the world or something, rule every freaking country, tell them what to do and not to do, and blah, blah, blah. But then I had a reflection on how come other countries, like our president, is not like creating terrorists back, things like that, or trying to be, through it all, trying to negotiate and not use aggressive moves against the United States and all that. I know the army is a lot bigger than the United States. We need the army and things like that. But what I'm trying to say is that when I go into this energy, it's just like the intelligence, okay? Because it came to mind that all the presidents of all over the world know the health condition of 45. They also know, I'm picking up that they also know there is a plan behind the scenes in the United States to take 45 out. Like, I'm not talking about violent taken out. I mean, you know, out of the parliament, out of the whatever, you know, take him out of the White House. So what I came to mind is that all the presidents all over the world know about this. It's the public that doesn't know that this is going on. So I believe they already know about the plans. They already know what's coming up in a couple months or whatever. They already know, and the public doesn't know. So we're the ones that we don't know. So I think they already know, just like the intelligence. So I don't know if you guys agree with me, but it seems to me why sometimes you wonder why other presidents of other countries don't like tell them off or something, and they do this or do that. I I I get the feeling that the energy behind the scenes they already know. They're already talking to people in the states who are behind the scenes working on removing 45 from the office. That's what I think. That's the energy I picked up. I don't think I'm wrong. I don't believe I'm wrong because anyway, that's what I'm picking up. So let me know what you think about that. I think they know already about his health, intelligence. Every country has their own intelligence. Every country knows about the Epstein files. Everybody. So I think they know about the plan for the removal of 45. So nobody. It's just us for not to panic because it's coming. It's really, really coming. So I'm I'm reading the chat to see. Yeah, but that doesn't mean the thing is over after that. He's leaving, and will continue to stand up for pension. Yeah, of course. But there's other people that need to be removed besides 45. That's he's he, they're using him to do what they're whatever. Uh, you know, I think there's president of Canada, president of Europe, president of whatever. They know about it. I think they really have something planned. That's what I feel anyway. I feel there's something planned behind the scenes. So, yeah. So hi, Keep Alliance. How are you? Yeah. Hi, J Cat Lady. Yeah, I know you just got here. I hope you're doing well tonight. I'm doing good. Well, good, except I'm sad for what happened. Most of the time you hear school shooting, you hear that in the United States, but but we had a school shooting in Canada, like unbelievable. There's 29 injured. There's 9 so far, 9 that have passed. So. And the shooter apparently is a female. So they didn't address the mental issues because here where I am, when people have mental issues or something, they just let them into the hospital, keep them for a couple of days, and release them. There's not, uh, they don't get help like they should. So they will be, but we have a slow system. Yeah, see, justice is slow coming. You guys are going to be in that justice thing, like boy, it's going to take years to get the procedure of everyone that's involved in this stuff. It's not going to just like that. It's going to be a while. But that's why these countries, not everybody's panicking right now. But they can't panic because they have their citizens. But I, I feel that they already know what's going on in the states. They're already being contacted by people in the government and the White House. They have plans, and the the government of Canada, the government of other countries, are being reassured that they have a plan to take 45 out. I I don't know. That's what I'm picking up. So I'm pretty sure it's just like espionage or uh, about protection from one country to the other. I believe there's people intelligent, whatever, I don't know what they call that, but they are they know. J Cat Lady says they need to have intense evaluation done before they ever get out of the hospital. Yes, but I know some people after a certain amount of days they liberate the hospital beds in the room and they now just drop the ball and back. Hey, oh, what's that? Okay, so they liberate the bed and everything. They release them, and that's what happens. When people are have problems. So the teacher that she retired, she came on TV. She spoke in French. Uh, she says, "I've been here 40 years. I know everyone that were has deceased. I saw them when they were growing up. I know them. So imagine that. Oh boy. And she also knows the one that, well, there's information that she knows that I don't know because I don't I don't come from there. It's not on the news yet, all of it. She even knows the shooter, and it's a female, which is very rare. I have a female. Um, I mean, most of the time, it's terrible. You know. Well, I can talk about that too because um, talking about mental illness. I didn't know. I couldn't figure out what was wrong with my ex girlfriend. That was 40 years ago. I guess 35, 40 years ago, at least now. Uh, Committed suicide. There's a reason why she committed suicide. I just didn't know myself. She kept it to herself. Um, there's stuff I didn't know that they knew in the family that I didn't know of either. So, you know, so people do stuff. I don't know. You never know. Anyway, but I had a great birthday, so I got I I got myself oh my god, what do you call that? A log splitter? Because I have trees here. Sometimes they're I have to cut the tree down because it's dead or something, and it's pretty big, and I get tired with the axe trying to split them. Um, I'm not young anymore, so I got myself a hydraulic log splitter, electric though, not gas, electric. It weighs 172 pounds. This thing. Uh, so I bought myself a log splitter. I never didn't use it yet. I put it in my garage here, so I'm going to use it to help me split logs. So. Oh, I had fun with. It was a beautiful Saturday night with all the the ladies that were with me because that's our group. That's a big group where sometimes we gather up. There was some in the chat also, but I was allowed only 10. I think I was allowed 10 because of streaming, so they limited the people that show up on the screen. So we all practice intuition. We some of us also had healing a healing circle where we get together once a week, not once a week, but every 2 weeks, sort of. Um, as a matter of fact, I had one just tonight before I came on. A healing circle where we get together and send out healing to the world. So that's my group, the group I'm in. So some of those ladies are involved in that you saw on screen here with Medium Kim and I and others. Well, yeah, yeah, I got a lot. Yeah, I didn't notice that my chat put in please. Excuse the world play. My tablet puts it into itself. It's possessed. Yeah, it could be. For, yeah. So yeah, yeah. I got a log splitter for your birthday. I I bought it. I can't use it right now because it's in the wintertime, but I'd rather use it in summer. It's pretty heavy. I don't want to drag that thing around. 172 pounds. So I'm gonna. I got a garden cart. I'm gonna build something like to raise it up, and I'm gonna lift it up and put it on there, so I can put in the garage, out and in, out and in. Because I have to plug it into. It's electric, so I have to plug it in to split my logs. Whatever. Yeah, but I saved $180. It was on sale. That's why I bought it right away. Anyway, it was on sale. $180 is $180. Oh, I was wondering where he went to. Yeah, that was fun. Really, really, because we have sort of a connected energy, all of us. So that was fun with all those ladies. Yeah. Um, yeah, that's cool. But sometimes it just helps me save my back or save something, you know, because you got to invest in tools sometimes, to make your job a lot easier. I don't heat with logs because I have something like a fire. I don't know what you call it, outside fire pit where we're swinging on the swings and everything, so I could use that and burn some. We burn wood. Everybody loves a wood fire burning, a wood fire uh, thing, So I bought it for that because I'm not, I don't do it like regular. Like some people have 15, 20 cords of wood to split and then things like that. I just want to, swinging an axe and trying to split the wood. It gets to you. Because if you could, I had a dead tree last year and it filled up my trailer. Like I have a trailer where I hook up to a garden tractor lawnmower, okay, whatever you call it, and the whole trailer was full, branches, logs, and sometimes, wow. Uh, so I split all that with an axe. It took me like a week to do that, you know, and to try to burn all that wood. So I still have some more out there. Or I don't know, like 10, 12, 14, 16 um, diameter, which is big. Um, and you can't You got to split it. If you want to burn it, you got to split it in small pieces. Anyway, so I saw that on sale, $180. And I said, oh my God, I'm going to jump on it. So anyway. Yeah, I did. I took him outside and play with the ball. No, he's still chewing on it in the bed yet. But I had the frisbee like that cover for the pail, like a Home Depot pail, the big the Home Depot, I don't know, 5 gallon thing. And I had this cover and I throw it like that. It goes, it flies in the air and then boom, it plants in the deep snow. He just goes at it, jumps in the snow, and goes get it, and comes back, puts it at my feet, and he wants me to throw it again. So he enjoys that thing. Hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. No. Oh, he's getting used to it. He's been here over a month now, so he's pretty used to the territory. What I'm glad about is that he listens to me when I go to the mailbox because I don't want him here near the road. So I'm 200 feet from the side of the road. I have to go see if there's mail. I don't like him to be too close to the road. Hey, I want to see. I want to see. I want to buy. I want to buy. So, anyway. Oh, I don't know what's wrong. My chat is not working right. It's not scrolling. Maybe if you can go out and in again, maybe. So anybody has wants a card, anything, let me know in capital letters. So it's already the 11th of February. Oh my God, it's going fast. Hey, I'll be on Saturday. It's Valentine's Day on Saturday, right? Yeah. He must be doing a lot of playing because he's more calm now. Yeah, he is. Anyway, um, I try to poop him out before I throw him live. See that one, but he he follows me around all over the place. So, when I lived in Massachusetts, I would have loved to have had one. Had one. Swinging the axe is hard work. It is. Uh, I'm not young again, so swinging is the axe. It really. Oh boy, when you got a lot to do, you got to put the log on a certain thing and blah blah blah. Yeah, okay, see Bruce. Oh, a big shout out to all my wonderful moderators. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all of you for supporting me. Without your support, I couldn't go on. And let me see if I can find something here. I just wanted to show you something. I'll have to go get it. Give me a second. Uh, so give me 1 second there. I'll be there in a second. Oh, no. Yeah. I have to go get it first. So, okay. I think I have it right now. I just want to share this with you guys. So it's in the chat right now. So. Okay. Yeah. I'm just wondering if everything is working. Let me get back here. Okay. So that was on my YouTube channel. It says, cheers to 5 years on YouTube. Can you believe it's been half a decade? What an achievement. I don't know. 5 years is 5 years, I guess. So I know some people been longer than me. That's for sure. Um, Milu's been on longer than me. Linda G's been longer than me. Some people. Yeah. 5 years. Okay. I got you started for a general message. Yeah. Let me see. Okay. Just wondering. So, oh, I gotta give me a second. I gotta take my phone off the charger. My phone is charged. It's not good to overcharge your phone apparently. But it says your phone is charged. You need to unplug it. Uh, okay, there we go. So he keeps me busy, the dog, so I take him out every at least 6 7 times a day because he needs to do his pee. But the funny part is he won't pee where there's no snow. He has to go in the deep snow like this, and then sometimes he's a male dog, but if it doesn't have a post or a tree to get at, or oh, he even peed around my cycle bin. No, I didn't like that. I don't want that dog pee all over the cycle bin. But anyway, it freezes on there. I can make a lot of yellow cookies. You know, you see yellow when the snow is white, 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 and you see the dog's pee is yellow, yellow, and then you can make some yellow cookies and send them to the USA. I remember my Jay Bowell. That was my friend that he's in Oregon, USA. So used to connect with him for a lot of woodworking and stuff like that. So, and then he said, I showed him pictures of my other dog, like my Jenny, So he saw pictures. You can see the pictures that that I sent him, and then he made a video for me because I didn't know how to do that. So he made a video of the dog and all this stuff, and then you could see the yellow spots like around like this in the snow, and and he's talking about yellow. I said, yeah, here in Canada we make yellow cookies and we send them to the USA. He said, forget my address. You don't know where I live. That was fun. It was a lot of fun. I don't know where everybody is. I guess there must be a lot of people live or something. Maybe something with internet too. I don't know how YouTube is sometimes funny. Yeah. Anyway, so general message. Anybody else wants yeah, general message. Okay, I'm going to use those cards. They're keepers of the light. Now, these are getting worn out. You can hardly read the the writing. I think you could read it better in the book when I open it up. I think you can read it better this way. I think, yeah. It's called the Keepers of the Light Oracle cards. Okay, there we go. Keepers of the Light Oracle cards. So I'm going to use those. You guys have any plans for Valentine's Day? I don't know. Anybody here celebrate that? Any of you guys celebrate Valentine's Day? Just I do a little bit, some chocolates or something like that. It depends on the weather. So last Saturday, a lot of people from all over. Most of the ladies are all from the U.S. I'm the only one from Canada. Chicago, Texas. Um, there's a song. I don't know if you guys ever hear that song? I heard it when I was practicing. Okay, G Cat Lady. Um, when I was practicing online dancing, yeah, but um, yeah, online dancing, there was a song. It's a country song, country uh, country song. All my exes, all my exes are in Texas, something like that. So there was a song like that. So we used to, you know, like practice this online dancing, line dancing. I don't know what they call it, line dancing. Yeah. So Seabrook says, "Yeah, I got you, J Cat Lady. I got you started up there. Okay, I didn't. Yeah, I got you up there. Okay. On Valentine's Day, I went to the grocery store, and every aisle I went down was a couple to remind me of being, of yeah, of being single. Yeah, because yeah, 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 yeah. There's some of those. Yeah, yeah, you know. But yeah, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, Jesus. Oh yeah, crazy stuff. Sometimes he's being single. Yeah. Oh. Well, I think everybody went through that, or some people go through that. Yeah, Jay Catley says, I no longer celebrate Valentine's Day, but I plan on getting my grandson something. Yeah, well, you could celebrate in other ways, but, you know, like the young people. Oh my God. I was there before, Oh, maybe you start going out with somebody when you're younger, and oh, this is the one for me. This is the one. Yeah. Hmm. This is the one that's going to break your heart. But you don't know it until you go through it. You don't know it. You just don't know it. Oh boy, I've been through rough times like this. Wow. Uh, then I didn't want. Hi, Viviani. Uh, Viviani. Hello. How are you? Anyway, but I'm 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 uh, I'm grateful that to be with the one I am today. I don't know. The universe sent me somebody that really, really, really. Uh, you know, yeah. Seabrook says I haven't been motivated to start dating again yet, but I will in a few months. Yeah. Well, when you're ready, you're ready. But how I happened to meet my wife is that when I stopped looking, I found her. That was the weird thing. So I stopped. I mean, after that, oh boy, when you go through what I did, what I went through, I had to heal from the crazy. Suicide thing is, I don't wish that on anybody. Yeah, Jay Catley. Yeah, all my exes live in Texas. I think it was. Yeah, find joy listening to that song. That that I'm not from Texas and I was living in Georgia. Yeah, so um, so every time some of us we get together on these practices, and some are from Texas. So I think about that song sometimes. All my exes are in Texas. That's why I'm living in Canada here. So I think that's funny. Yeah, but I'm still shuffling, by the way. So still shuffling. Big shout out to all my wonderful moderators. So this is for Seabrook. Where are you? Where are you in the U.S.? See, Seabrook. What part of the U.S. are you in? I don't know if you ever told me. I don't remember. I don't remember where you're from. I know you're in the U.S. somewhere, but I don't know exactly where. You might have told me before. But to start dating again, you have to be ready. You have to heal from whatever or from past. It's not always you can't bring that up into a new relationship. That doesn't work too well. CJE outside of DC. Okay, DC, Washington, right? You're talking about Washington DC. Okay. It was a relief when this is my first home out. You know. Oh, you're a federal employee. Besides that, oh my God. Okay. So yeah, Viviani, I got you started up there. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. So you're federal employee. You must Seabrooks, you must see stuff that the public doesn't see or know about, eh? Yeah. Yeah, Washington DC. If you're working there, you must you must know things that, like I said, you must know things that's going on, or you must hear about it or something. Do employees like you, other um, collaborators or whatever your co-workers, I was searching for the word co-workers. Um, do you speak or talk to each other in oh, you're under the Department of War, formerly Department of Defense. Oh boy. Okay. 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 I got you. Hmm. So you know stuff that the public doesn't know. Yeah. I had 24 years of civil service right now. Oh my God. 24 years. Congratulations. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. You never know who you meet on these chats. Never. I know people. I had friends here that worked for the government of Canada here. So and they were employees for. They're retired right now, but they are they work for the for the federal government in Canada. But yours is specific under the Department of War, Army Department of Defense. I only have a secret clearance. That's not much as far as knowing secrets. Okay. Yeah. Well, no, I'll just in general, like, you know, I am wondering if you guys talk to each other the employees talk to each other, what's going on with, or maybe people are not talking about it, especially the ones that are working there or keeping it themselves. I just wonder. Anyway, but guess what? I'm a graphic designer for the government. My job is fun. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You got to be really really good to have a job like that in the government. You must be good at your what you do. Hmm. Well, I'm happy to know you. I'm happy to share this time with you on my live YouTube channel. So thank you for your support. Now I wouldn't post anything crazy on my social media. I could get fired for that. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. No, I just was wondering. So anyway, but some things you're allowed to say, and some things you're not allowed to say out loud. So, you know, that's for sure. But anyway, I'm a rather skilled doesn't mean toot MC on horn. Oh yeah, yeah. If I can, if I can, I think I have something here that could. Let me see if I can do this. Media, yeah. That's for you, GK. I just remembered I had those tools up here, so I hope you heard that. You got a drum roll, and then you got a applaud. A standing ovation. Ovation? Standing ovation? Or whatever you call it. Okay, I have five. I heard it. Yeah. Charlie. Oh, there's a lot of feds who got fired over Charlie Kirk. Oh my God, because he. Yeah, yeah, yeah. By the way, yeah, that's another stuff going on. Sometimes when you get intuition like me, I'm sure that sometimes I'm not allowed to say some stuff, some things, and some things it's okay, but I have to choose the way it comes out also. So it's very touchy sometimes, so, especially right now. It's very political stuff, So, oh boy. But it doesn't mean I don't know nothing about it, but I do. Uh, Energy wise, I don't know the whole system, but I know part of what's going on. It it's in your face anyway, so to speak. You can't lie, you know. Oh, this thing about who came out today? There was a something about Pam Bondi. Oh, oh boy, that wasn't too. That wasn't great. That wasn't. Oh my God, that was ugly. Um, she went on a testimony or some friggin' thing. Oh my God. Yeah. Well, let's see. Okay, I got five cards for you. Uh, let's see if I can hide this and show you the cards. Yeah. So the first one you got, C.J. Brooks, is, I hope you can see that well. The first is Archangel Michael. So Archangel Michael is trusting heaven. You are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. Archangel Michael is protecting you. So that's the first card that came up. You are protected, by the way. Um, in different ways. Oh, my camera's going wacky. Let me see. Oh, there we go. Green Terra, supreme protection. You are being protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation. Trust. The word trust. Trust in something you cannot see. The invisible. Yeah. Trust. I've had that a couple of times in my life too. Trust, trust, trust. Trust the universe is on your side. Trust, trust. Yeah. Look at the colorful, this flowers. Oh my God, there's a lot of stuff in this image of the cards. And so I wonder if you could, if you're an artist, you could you sort of design these beautiful images like that. So there's a lot of artwork in this thing, a lot of flowers. Yeah. Okay, let me see. The other card that came out for you was Lady Nada, Heart Awakening. Your heart is opened up. Okay, heart awakening. Awaken to accept and awaken to accept and divine love. So give and receive in balance. I think that's what you do in life anyway. You give and receive in balance. There's again, there's a lot. You got a lot of feminine energy. Um, hmm, yeah, you got two feminine energies, the Green Terra and this one, and you had Archangel Michael. So look at the roses. There's roses and flowers in it. It must be your say Valentine's cards are coming out, and then the other one that came out was oh boy, Sanat Kumara light activation. Shine your light in your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Yeah. So you got two male figures that came out, and you got two feminine figures that came out. So then I have one more, and it said, there you go. It's another female. You love the pink roses. There you go. So I have another one, a female energy. There's a lot of female energy in these cards for you. Gaia, Earth connection. Um, be mindful of the planet. Come back to Earth. Stay grounded. um, look at she has the globe, the world in her hands. Okay. Hmm. Your feminine. You're taking back your power, your feminine energy, your your feminine energy. You're taking back your power, which is a good thing. So, and bringing balance out in the world. At least in my world, anyway. In this chat. Yeah. Oh, I've lost Ron. You lost me? Where? I'm still here. I hope I'm still here. Am I still here? Do you guys still see me? She's J Cat Lady says I lost Ron. So that was the cards I picked for you. I hope these cards resonate with you. You're welcome. So let me see. Look at where Dubai is. He's right down here. He's I came back. I didn't go anywhere. There's something okay. Yeah, it reminds me of the Empress. Yeah, it does. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it reminds me of the Empress. Yeah. But you know, um, says I'm having problems with internet. You on your phone, J Cat Lady, or in a tablet, or I didn't. I still have my Windows 10. Actually, today there was an update on Windows 10, which they said October 12th was the last day they get an update, but I had an extension for a year, so I didn't install my Windows 11 yet. So I'm not ready for that, so to speak. Yeah. Okay. So J Cat Lady says, I have the J Cat Lady Viviani. So a card, please, Ron. Okay. I think I'm gonna pull something like this. Were you J Cat Lady? I gotta pull one card from. It's called the Secret Language of Light. It's transmissions from your soul. So if that's okay with you, let me know. Everybody should get those cards on a Wednesday. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see where I am. Okay. J Cat Lady. So she wants a card. Oops. What did I do? There's something going on. I can't. Oh my God. Anyway, I tried to put that on screen and I don't know, something wrong here. Oh, there it is. Okay. So I'm gonna be, oh wow. Look how pretty that box is. Yeah, it is. It really is. I have a lot of cards, but this is the one my go-to right now because of the Secret Language of Light. It's by Denise Jarvie, I believe. I got that at Amazon, on Amazon, I believe. Um, when I first saw them, I got them, so I love them. I love the Light Series, these cards too. I had another set. I for a while there I was on these cards like the Light Series Tarot. Okay, the 78 deck tarot deck card. I love those. Uh, but right now I'm attracted to this one. So J Cat Lady, I hope your internet is working because I'm on your card for you. Oh, last week while I was on the Zoom, because there's people from that were on Saturday. Because in Chicago, apparently in that area, YouTube was out somehow. I don't know, somewhere in the U.S. in Chicago. So I asked about the people that came from Chicago, but apparently the person said I wasn't on internet all day, so I don't know. So I heard that on the news or someplace on YouTube that the YouTube was down in Chicago. Okay, let me see what. Oh, bye. So I'm going to read what. Just going to find the page first. So J Cat Lady. Oh boy. This is what I have for you, J Cat Lady. You're still here. Um, I hope this is the card I have for you. Insight. There's a lot of energy. That's the form of yoga. Yeah. Oh, you said Seabrook says weird things like that have been happening. Verizon network was down all day on the East Coast, not so not too long ago. Yeah, it's strange. I don't know. So um, so yeah, that's a powerful card there. J Cat Lady, if you can see this card, I hope you can see it. I'm trying to get as close as I can. There's some kind of crown on the person in this card. I can see a lot of energy in there. I believe it's feminine energy too. Yeah, there's some kind of crystal crown on this card. So. Okay, insight. So J Cat Lady, um, what it says is number 13, by the way. So refine your psychic senses. You are or about to see further, higher, and deeper through space and time. Your psychic skills are expanding and seeing through the lens of your soul. Okay, uh, hone your abilities by reading about or doing a workshop on intuitive development. Excuse me. We are all psychic. It's part of who we are. We have, but we have trust this ability into the background in favor of other senses. Problem occur when we keep looking at the manifested world for proof of our worth. You are worthy because you are here. There is nothing to prove. You could become an intuitive. There you go, cat lady. J cat lady. You could become an intuitive reader if this is something you desire. Hi. Um, it could, if you, it could also mean you are learning to trust what you feel, and the next step to take will drop into your mind in the following days. So, J Cat Lady, if you still have internet, anyway, that was your card for the card for your reading. And so I just want to say hi to Life Seven. Oh boy, that's a long name. Hi, so glad I'm able to catch you live. Life is San in oh, life is a mindset, Lorraine. Hey, I got it. Before they used to separate the names, like mine, raw and unconditional love, tarot. They used to have a space, and you could really read it better than when they put all the names together. And it makes it too long. I don't know why YouTube did that. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I had a wonderful time on Saturday. It was fun to be with the group. I We get together several times a week. It happens to be all ladies. In that group, I'm about the only man that's there. But there, sometimes I had Danny Shea with us. Sometimes when he's not too busy. But anyway, thank you. If you want a card, let me know. So the next in line, J Cat Lady. I hope maybe I don't know. She can always play the replay, but I don't know if she lost her internet or coming back or something. So J Cat Lady, you can watch the replay. Yeah. Mhm. So I have Viviani. Viviani is still here. I'm just going to have a drink of water. Anyway. So where are you? Life is a mindset, Lorraine. Whereabouts are okay, Viviani's here. If you would like to share where you are from, which part? If you're living in the States, which part? South California. Okay, I got you. Yeah. I don't know if Linda G's there. I know a couple on YouTube, like a case Dream Detective is from California. I have another. Donna Luna is from California. That's another name that comes to me. James Harris is from California. So there's a lot of people on YouTube that I know that come from that area. Um, there's others too. Yeah. Oh, Linda's from North California. Actually, I think on Sunday, I was in a private meeting with somebody I know. Okay, there's a link. So Linda G was interviewed by this person on Zoom. Like we were in private Zoom, and when she saw me, she said, "Hey, Ron," and I said, "Hey, Linda. You remember me? I'm Pepe Le Pew, and I still love you." She started laughing. So she was talking about her book and how she got into reading and all this stuff. So we had a good time uh, explaining stuff. So like we're talking about, she was sort of talking about. I think it's in the book. I don't know. You guys read the book of Linda G? I don't have the book, but in her book, Linda loves her wrong. Well, anyway, she was talking about the time that she had cancer. She's talking about how energy got involved, like the universe got involved, and sort of like me. Okay, I had a near-death experience when I was a child. No, I wasn't an adult when this happened, but I had epilepsy attacks, so several of them, and at the time they didn't know they didn't know much about that because there's several different levels of epilepsy. They didn't know much at the time, so I had my near death experience. So I I said something at the meeting, what she was talking about, and confirmed what she was talking about. It happened to me in a way also, because when I had my near death experience, the energy came in. The only way I can explain it is like the sun coming at you, the whole sun coming at you and going into your body and go. It went into my body and it released, or how can I say, released and freed me from the epilepsy attacks. I never. This is like a miracle. I still sometimes I'm still there. And going, wow, I can't explain. I can only explain what I saw coming at me. This energy. It went into my body. It released me from the whatever sickness, the epilepsy sickness. Took it away. I was in a taxi in front of a hospital. The doctor, me, nor the not a nurse or a doctor saw me because I was still in taxi, and I woke up from this near death experience, and I never in my whole life after that had another attack from epilepsy or whatever. But I remember, and my body remembers the feeling or the what goes on when you have an attack like that. But I was like 5, 6, 7 years old, I think, around that area. I know Linda G. Mean had a collaboration when we were talking about that. Um, she had another near death experience at 8 years old, I believe 7, 8 years old around that time. So she told me. But what she said about that, I confirmed that, yeah. So it happens to some of us. I don't know how to explain it, but the energy went out and released the whatever sickness that was in my body and released it completely, healed it. So, it was powerful light energy. There's another thing that we talked about at that meeting is that no, with all this what's going on out in the world, people are stressed, anxious. Maybe some of us are afraid, but we all have a sort of personal space that if you can, uh, whatever you're passionate about, whatever lights you up, whatever makes your heart beat, and like listening to music or doing something you love, to create that space where you find joy and stay in your joy instead of going down the rabbit hole, because what's happening outside of you, you know, there's nothing you can do about it. Like I'm not involved in government. I can't decide this. I'm in another completely another country. But this too is all going to all going to pass anyway. It's coming to an end soon. Uh, so if you can find your space, if you like to do artwork, if you like to listen to music or like to watch funny movies or laugh, that will bring you joy, and to try to stay in the joy instead of going down there. So, and Linda G says, yes, that's correct. And there's another thing I told her about, and I exchanged a little bit of time with her. I think it was on YouTube. Mary Hale, I forget her name. Mary Hale, Halo, I think put it out on YouTube. This meeting we had, and I was talking about when you go on the other side. I said, Linda, you were on the other side. She says, yes. On the other side, I know there are levels on the other side. Like I know there are several levels on the other side. You know, the higher the vibration, the higher you reach a level. I don't know how to explain it. The energy. Okay, so So she agreed with me. She said, yes, that's exactly. Okay. So the more love, the more kindness, the more you share, or whatever, the when you transit on the other side, there are certain levels you reach on the other side. So that's what I just shared with you. So we'll go on with Viviani. Viviani, you want a general reading, please? Hmm. Okay. I think I'm going to use the same cards I used a while ago. Viviani, if you don't, if you agree, I'm going to use these ones. The Keepers of the Light Oracle cards. Okay. So by Carl Gray. And let me know if that's okay with you. With you. J'ai échappé là-bas. The dog just dropped his ball on the floor. He's looking at it and going, I'm not going to pick it up. He's up. He's behind me like that. He's looking at the ball on the floor. So he just dropped it. Yeah. So how are you in the country where you're at? How's it going there? We just went through one extreme cold spell here, and now we're starting to warm up again. It's going to be, instead of the minus, it's minus what, -5 Celsius right now, but we were getting -28, minus minus, wow, 19, 20, whatever. Uh, and today it started to warm up. It's very cold where you are. So we're getting into more weather, warmer weather. We got a little bit more light. So I think we changed the hour in March. The daylight time, whatever. I think in March, at the beginning of March. So we're getting more light. I don't like that. I'd rather have the daytime, like the light longer at night than the dark coming really. Sometimes at 4 p.m. Eastern, 4:15, we used to hit the dark, starting getting dark. Now it's up to at 5:30, so we gain some light, and we're going to gain some more by the time we get to March. Hmm. Yeah. That was fun on Saturday. My birthday, on my birthday Saturday, I had medium kin. I had the whole group that I practice with on well, 4 times a week, practically. They all came. Uh, were There was a bunch of us up there, so it was fun to be with like-minded people and that, and share our moments. Oh. Viviane, do you feel that I don't know if you like there's an energy change. Oh, that's okay. There's Give me a second. Do you feel the energy change, Viviane? I think there's something coming down the line. it's about ready to. I don't know how to put it. Some things are about ready to be exposed, like really exposed out there. Yeah. Um, People all over the world are uniting. Like I was heard a little bit about the Italy, the Olympics. I think yeah, that's where they're whatever you the Olympic and people over there they're talking to Americans talking to Canadians and other people and they're saying we love Canadians, we love Canadians. Canadians love Americans too. So we know what's going on. People are whatever is going on in the States, it's not doesn't involve everyone. There's a lot of good people out there in the world, but there's sort of like uh, I feel that the world is uniting all over the world. There's something there's people are uniting all over the world, like like never before, coming together. So I'm just wondering if you felt that. Do you feel like that too? It's not like it feels different than I don't know. It's like I feel the hearts of the humanity is coming. The hearts from different countries, different humanity come from this country coming together. Heart energy, more heart energy than ever before. So I don't know. I just wanted to ask you about that because that's what I feel like. I'm not saying that the ugly is over. I'm just saying that there's more coming together from different parts of the world. Dog is chewing on the ball. Like, yeah, he's keeping himself busy while I'm doing this. One more card. Okay, here we go. Let's put these. I'll have a sip of water. What time is it in your where you were at, Viviane? Yeah, to keep dogging. I've only had him for over a month. He's 8 years old, so I adopted him. I mean, he's fine. Australian Shepherd dog. He, he loves me so much. You unbelievable. It's 10 p.m. Oh my god. So, oh yeah, it's 10 p.m. here too. You got the same time as me. How come? Uh, is it a day ahead or a day? You got a day difference because it's 10 p.m. Eastern here. Also, so I didn't. Yeah, life mindset. Lorraine, you can have a card. I'm just gonna start you up there, okay? I got you started up there. So, Viviani, I'm just gonna hide the. I'm just gonna hide that. Okay. Here we go, Viviani. I hope you can see this. Uh, maybe you can read the cards with me. Uh, Mel Siddiq. I don't know how to say say his name. Oh, clocks change, eh? Okay. Higher learning. You have learned from experience. Let me see. You have learned from experience. More inner steady is now required to further progress. But I don't think we ever stop learning. It doesn't matter how many years you've been on doing in spiritual work or something. I think we learn every single time. Like, oh, when we have meetings, when we're collaborating with other people, I don't think you ever stop learning. It always something pops up. It's never stop learning. You know, as long as you're breathing. Yeah. So, anyway, the second card I got for you is Lady Nada, Heart Awakening. A while ago, I pulled this card for somebody else. Awaken, awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. And it's full of pink roses. So, yeah, I think I pulled these cards a while ago for C.J. Brooks. I can remember. And he's going. The dog is multicolored. It's got brown, white, and all kinds. Yeah. Now, the third card I got is the Divine Director. I hope you can see this correctly. Sometimes my camera will focus, sometimes it won't. So the Divine Director is intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Uh, whoops. Okay. Know that you're being guided, and you are being guided, Viviani. Happiness is your purpose. Being happy, doing what you're doing, uh, loving what you're doing, and sharing your skills and helping others. What can I say? I love what I do. It's funny, I didn't think I'd be on 5 years, but I've actually been on 5 years. So YouTube reminded me a while ago. I've been on 5 years, half a decade. So that was the Divine Director. The fourth card I got for you. Hello, Anita. Yeah, that's a psychic dummy. The okay, yeah, okay. I don't know how. I think it's Odin Psychic Insights. Psychic Insights. I hope the freaking camera gets that. Yeah. Psychic Insight. It says your third eye is open. See truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. I think that's what you do anyway, Viviani. Oh, sorry, Alex was using my computer. Yeah, that's a good excuse. Hi, Anita. How are you? How's the psyche dummy? Alex. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Your third eye is open. See truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. And you got like, well, you know, wisdom, knowledge, guidance. Everything is there for you. So. And I have one more card for you, Viviani. And I hope this resonates with you. There, you got Commander Ashtar. Hi, Teresa, TK. Commander Ashtar, call to action. Take charge and lead by example. Walk your talk. Mm, okay. Walk your talk. So I hope these cards resonate with you, Viviani. Thank you. Much love and light to you and all your loved ones. So, Viviani, if ever you uh, like to collab with me, let me know. If ever you would like to collab with me, so, on one of these nights or whatever, if you have time. I know you're great. You're busy. So if you'd like to collab with me on let me know. So I'm trying to read Anita. She says, "Well, I'm here. I'm so sorry for anything he says. Just kick. I just kicked him off. He's living in his limo back to his mansion. Time for him to get to bed." Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah. If you don't know who Anita is, she's the one that also comes on here in the psychic dummy. So she has this Alex, the psychic dummy. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, thank you. So I think I have one more up there. It was life. Life is a man set Lorraine. So yes. So if ever you want to collab with me, Viviani, let me know. Just give me a sign and we'll get together if you like. You're welcome. Uh, I think I'm going to pick one of those cards. A while ago. Yeah. Love to all. Okay. Love to all of you. Have a great night. Thank you, Anita. Anita. Okay. So, uh, I'm going to use the secret language of light transmission from your soul. Okay. If that's okay with you, let me know. I used that a while ago too. Yeah. So anybody else wants a card, let me know. I've been on for an hour and a half already. Oof. My dog is my dog is sleeping right there with his ball beside it. He took over my Murphy bed. I built a Murphy bed, and the first time he got here, I opened it up and he jumped on it and said, "Ah, that's mine." He loves the bed, so I got him a doggy blanket. What you see on top here is a doggy blanket. It keeps it. It's waterproof, like waterproof. So comes in with the snow. Paws full of snow. If the snow melts, well, at least it doesn't wet the mattress. Because I don't think he'd sleep in the doggy bed. Yeah, I've had him for. I got him on January 5th, so it's over a month. And oh boy, I connected in between 1 and 2 minutes. The connection was made. They let me go. They let me take him home the same day. I went there, but I lost my other dog at 2023. So I was ready, and I said, okay. It was a Sunday, so I started searching the web and trying to find, you know, uh, the rescue place where you can adopt dogs or animals. They have cats, they have others. Um, and I started searching in my area, and I found two places. I saw another dog before. The other one was black and white, and his name was Blue Dream. But it wasn't that kind of dog, because I'm used to. Yeah, I do on the bottom. Like, you look on the click on the bottom there on my video, you'll see I have PayPal. If you click on the bottom of the video more, and you'll see my link there. Oh, Red Rose is in the house. Don't worry, Red Roses are red. So, Red Rose, uh, life is life's a man set. Lorraine is looking for my PayPal. It's on the bottom of the video. So you just click more, and it'll open up. And you'll see my link there. So okay. Oh my God. Whoa. Let's see the. Yeah. So let me see. Well, Viviane just put it up there. Viviane just put it in the chat right there. The link. Yeah. Okay. um, I'm just gonna hide this and show you what I have. Okay. This is the card I got. So I know Valentine's is coming up, but look at the red rose. That's oh boy, represents a lot of love. Okay. 15, number 15. Sensitivity. Okay. Sensitivity. So that's the card I got, and I'll read what is from the book. So, Red Rose, you want a card? Let me know. Number 15. Or you want a whatever. Yeah, it's a beautiful card. I love the red rose in it. Okay, 15. There you go. I think. So, number 15, um, you are becoming more sensitive to the energy and the vibrations that precede all physical creation. So, yeah, okay, I got you. And it says, we can all sense these energies, but our rational minds often override our feelings. Sense beyond what you see with your eyes and hear in your mind. Trust your heart will bring together the most up to date information through your senses. Okay. When we are open to sensing and feeling love, it always means we are open to sensing and feeling fear. So this clarifies the importance of actively choosing where you place your gaze, which means your focus, where you put your focus, and oh, your gaze and focus your energy. So I just said the word focus before I read the rest of the part. Okay. Don't let old stories determine what you will think and feel. There is no hiding behind words. Feeling sorry for your another or situation doesn't help them or you. it takes you to a place where you can't hear any solutions and feeds back what they already know. You can hear you came here to create reality. Okay. Uh, Not to accept you came here to create reality, not to accept it. You attract what you are, not what you think or what you say, but what what you feel. Celebrate your sensitivity. without without it, realize you may not realize you have a choice. What do you want to bring into your life? Um, Listen to your gut. I think I've done that without knowing I was doing it. So, um, in my life, and it brought me through some difficult moments. Even though, um, but look at the card, beautiful card you got. So I hope that card resonates with you. There's a lot of beautiful energy. Yeah. So I hope you that resonated with you. Life, life is man's mindset, Lorraine. And thank you for your question, and thank you for much love and light to you and all your loved ones. What I what I loved about last Saturday is that all of us like-minded people came together in in one in a celebration, but we enjoy connecting to each other from all over the world, so to speak. It happened to be all ladies, but that's it is what it is. So amazing. There were there was a person on my chat, not all from USA, because one was from Hawaii. So, hmm, amazing how people all over the world connect with each other. Amazing. So that was for Lorraine. Oh, Lorraine. Yeah, Lorraine. Life is a mindset, Lorraine. I wish they would separate the whole thing like I used to have raw and unconditional love separated. It's easier to read than read all attached like that. It's got like, mm, you're trying to read somebody's name and there's no separation. And when you have a lot of things to read, it confuses a little bit. So we have Red Rose. Sure, I'll take a card. Thank you. Okay. Mm. I don't know if I could put that. I probably could put it on uh, my YouTube there. Yeah, it should show up here. It should show up in the chat, I believe, in blue. I don't know why it doesn't do that. Yeah. So there's my PayPal right there. So yeah, I think I think it works. It worked before, so I don't know. Ugh, give me a second there. I'm just clearing some stuff. Okay. Um, see if I can back. I got back here. Back to the chat here. Okay. So we have red rose, red rose, red rose, red rose. I think I'm going to use the same cards. The one card. Uh, Mine. Hi, Donna Luna. So I'm going to use the secret language of light, transmissions from your soul. If that's okay with you, Red Rose. Hi, Donna Luna. It says, greetings, good evening. So if you want a card or something, let me know, Donna. Put in caps. So we have Red Rose. If that's okay with you. So it was getting a little warmer. So it was a little warmer today. So. Oh, you got it? Okay. So whoa. Just give me a second there. Oh, okay. There we go. I got it. Thank you so much for Lorraine. Thank you very much. I got it right here. Okay. Thank you. Very generous of you. 25 $25.92. So thank you so much. Thank you. Mm. Okay, Donna Luna, I got you. Well, at least uh, when you use PayPal, at least they don't take the whole. Like YouTube takes about 30 to over 30%, maybe 35%. I don't know. Oh boy. So, okay, I already cut the cards. So red rose, I got, yeah. So I'm gonna number 10. I'm sticking around 14. What the I forget the other numbers I got. Tonight I'm sticking around those 15, 13, and now I got number 10. Oh boy. So this is my third. Okay. I don't know if I have. Donna Luna, Ron, and people in the chat. Tomorrow I'm getting my procedure done on my back. My spine doctor is doing me a favor. Do me a favor tomorrow. She's doing it because I'm going to be going to San Diego on the 17th. Okay. So I won't have much pain. Yeah. Back pain is crazy. One certain people have problems with um, that. So yeah, I'm sending you lots of healing light, and I got you started up there, Donna Luna. Soulcraft. So red rose, you got the Soulcraft. Look at the amazing artwork in this card. Soulcraft. It's like, hmm, and the beautiful light right in the middle there. Um, Soulcraft number 10. So red rose. I'll read what. So Soulcraft is about life happens from you, not for you, not to you. Yeah. Life happens from you, not to you. The thoughts, ideas, and topics you incessantly discuss are crafting your life. So focus on the ones that make your heart smile. Like I was talking about staying in the joy. Thank you, Donna. Yeah. So, um, crafting your life. So focus on the ones that make your heart smile. You are ready to receive answers from your soul about any topics, thoughts, or ideas you want to change. Be wise in your crafting uh, and the path of least resistance will call will call you. Different soul vibrations will inspire different actions. If you're feeling tired, your inspired actions will be to rest or sleep. Take care of yourself. If you're feeling love, you will be inspired to do things that emulate love in your day. We all sense we all sense with our soul, but often override it with the rational mind. Trust your soul is bringing you the most up-to-date information. So, Red Rose, that's what I have for you. I hope the card resonates with you. Much love and light to you and all your loved ones. We all, love is the only energy that I know can heal from everything. There's nothing else. So, yeah. So, Don and Lula, I came in earlier and I was just, yeah, my cards are very creative. Yeah. Uh, the message come through. I don't know what I'm going to pull or nothing. So, Donna Luna, I was just trying to explain to you. You missed part of the start of the show. So I was talking to everybody and telling everybody that, uh, yeah, this week it was on Sunday. I was in a meeting with Mary Low or something. I forget her last name anyway. In a private meeting on a Zoom, okay, and her guest was Linda G. So um, Linda G came on. We were like most people that were there's some people that were on with me last Saturday on my birthday Saturday there last right. So they were there too. So Linda G came on. The first thing when she saw me, she said, "Hey Ron," and I said to her, "Hey Linda, you still remember me? I'm Pepe Le Pew." She laughed, and I said, "I still love you." So we had a great laugh with that, and then we were talking about energy. So if you know, because I was talking about my near death experience when I was a child. Linda was talking about her cancer. Uh, she had a near death experience when she was 8 years old, but her cancer was like an adult, and explaining that she's got a book out something explaining all this stuff. That one day she was walking, and all of a sudden the energy. I knew what she was talking about because I had the same or similar stuff happen to me because I had a sickness called epilepsy. Okay, I attacks after attacks after attacks, epilepsy. So my near-death experience was when I had those attacks when I was a kid, a young 5, 6 years old. So when I was confronting what Linda G was talking about the energy, and I told her when my experience was that just before I got in front of the hospital in a taxi, uh, I didn't have a doctor or a nurse. Uh, you know, they didn't see me, so I was on under. I was already in my near death experience anyway. So just before I got in front of the hospital, I saw this like the sun coming right at me. I can only explain what I saw. The energy coming at me. It was like the sun coming at me, and it came towards me, and it went inside my body and took the epilepsy out of my body for some reason. And that's what happened to Linda G too. It was similar energy like that. But she could, so I wanted to confirm that it happened to me too. What she was saying. So it happened. It happens to be that I had the experience of that. And the thing with that is that when that happened, I woke up inside the car, the taxi in front of the hospital, and I never, never had another attack of epilepsy my whole life. So it's like a miracle that I don't know why I don't know why it happened like that. I don't know, but anyway, okay, yeah. Thank you for sharing that, Donna. Ron said, "My son Henry said last reading with you and your guests were on target, but he loves his job." Yeah, I know. I understand. Yes, but you know, sometimes in the job there's all kinds of stuff going on. So it's about my tilling at work. So I have to manage two other people with the same title that I have, even though I am their boss and I run the department. That's it, you know. But personality stuff goes even. Geez, I had a question the other day. I don't know. Like I was asking another person on the same. I think it was in private because I don't know if it ever happened to you guys, but it did to me. Like 'cause I have been in relationships sometimes. Yeah, it's just a corporate sense on certain things. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yes. Uh, you know, this is adjusting. I think it all over in every domain. We're going through a big transit uh, all around the world. So anyway, while I was on the private meeting, I was talking about. I just trying to understand stuff I didn't have I couldn't figure out, or I didn't know why people. Because some people envy me, jealousy, envy me for I don't know. I don't understand it. I got nothing to be people shouldn't envy me or be jealous of me because I'm just being me. But that's the thing I couldn't figure out. And then I discussed it and I said, I have a feeling that when you are you being authentic with yourself, being yourself, some people have problems be, being who they are. They're always trying to I don't know, imitate somebody else, I guess. Maybe that's it. I don't know. So yeah. Usually people that have an NDE come back healed. Yes, yes, because I've heard of others having this and uh, coming back, because they have signed up for a contract, their purpose or something. Uh, they also create an opening for some kind of opening. Um, Mine, I think, is connected to the unconditional love that's on the other side that I remember. When I was a child, I remember. So Donna Luna is saying, Ron, I saw you on a podcast, Linda G, and someone else. Don't remember her name. And you asked a question that was really great seeing you on that and your question. Okay. Mhm. Well, anyway, so me and Linda G agree on some things because I know she's been on the other side. So we're talking about because we see the other side, and I was explaining to her about people because whatever's going on outside of your space that we don't control, politics, whatever crap is going on outside, people can always there's this personal space that you can create. Uh, Watch movies. They can, you know, stop listening to news, or if you're getting overwhelmed, anxious, and it makes you sick, and you're becoming afraid or whatever in the fear energy, you can always create this space where you do something that you're passionate about. Listen to music, watching a funny movie, or doing something that you love, artwork, whatever. And you know, artwork that it makes your heart, you know, and stay in the joy. You could always create the joy. And I was talking to Linda T on this private Zoom meeting, and she said yes. So she agreed with me, and we're talking about on the other side because the other side, she's been on the other side. I have been on. I told her about the levels that we have. There are certain levels on the other side, like higher vibration, higher vibration, higher vibration, higher vibration. So the more you share love, your kindness, and help other people, because that's what the main purpose of everyone's purpose was to come here is to help other people. That that's that's the first purpose to come on here is help other people, share our love, our gift, or whatever, our talent with other people. Share, help other people. That's why unity is a strong point, bringing humanity together. No matter where you're from, no matter what nationality you are, we can all help each other through kindness, love, and share this. Once we do that, when we're ready to transit on the other side, we are, um, how can you say that? We're, her level of vibration is higher and we're reaching another level on the other side because it works by levels. Okay. Um, that's how it works. So Linda G was agreeing with me with that on the whatever that sh- hour meeting we had. So mhm. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Ron, you have a gift and they are jealous because you know. Well, I know. Like I'm talking about people. You know, there's other readers. They do their thing. They do their thing. But you know, I don't know. I just Milu, Milu. When you go on Milu's channel, he does what he does, and he's being who he is. I I know for a fact that I'll never be Linda G. I'll never get, never be like Linda G. I am not Linda G. I am Ron Unconditional Love Battle, and that's it. You get what you get, and that's it. Okay. I don't mind. I enjoy being who I am. So I don't have to imitate nobody. I don't imitate anybody. I just being me. So that's and then when you get into certain relationships, I don't know. I don't know why. I There's nothing I'm doing that can make it. You know. Well, anyway, that's what I couldn't understand sometimes. So well, I loved hearing about other people's stories. Also, I didn't have an NDE, but I had an experience, and a light came to me, and this light put off an unconditional love that I'm not on on this plane. It was all kinds of love wrapped up in one experience. It's pretty powerful. It's like the only way I could explain this thing when I had was near my near death experience was the sun. The sun is a powerful, powerful, powerful energy. If you are in the summertime, you try to look at the friggin' if you try to look at the sun straight into the sun, it actually it could blind you because you can't look at the sun directly and have the sun come directly in your eyes. It's just like it's strong. You need sunglasses, right? Or you need something to block the powerful sun. But that's the way I can explain it. This energy was like the sun. It was That's what the image that came to me. It was the sun, and it was coming like uh like lightning towards me, like really, really fast towards me. And I remember that. I still remember it's coming to me. It goes boom, and it went. I don't know. It went into my body, and I came out of that near-death experience, and out of that whatever attack, epilepsy attack. I still remember the other side. What's going on with my mom? I saw everything. I still remember that. So, um, when I was young, I know I had that, but I didn't remember all the time. You know, I don't remember all this all the time. It's when I started doing, um, as an adult, spiritual work and more spiritual journey. All of a sudden, all the memories of my near-death experience as a child came back. I remember the images. I don't know, something opened up and he started releasing me, and I said, "Oh my God!" And I remember talking to my mom about that. My mom was alive when she was alive. I talked to her about that. I remember this and the my near death experience and the images. See that I told her about the epilepsy episode, everything, and she just stood there and didn't say nothing. Like listen to what I was having to say. She didn't tell me I was wrong or something like that. So I think she agreed with everything I was saying, except we never talked about it until I talked about the near death experience. And I shared that with her. And I said, I even told her that I saw what was going on the other side, what she was going on. And she never denied it. So, in front of my wife. Like, yeah. Oh, you cat lady. Yeah, I did your reading. Hopefully, I'm back for a while and I got my tablet working again. Okay. So Donna Luna says, experience out of church. Something went. Oh, you had an experience, Donna? Experience out of church. Something went inside of me with so much love. I was crying of joy. Yes, it could. It was like lightning of love hit me when I was praying. Yes, it, you never know when this thing can happen. It can happen to anybody in every situation. I happened to have that when I was a kid, but also I've had that in special meetings like healing circles where I do sometimes with Medium Kim on Wednesday. I had one tonight before I went on live. Um, we get once in a while like that, and I was doing meditation with a group like that for a healing circle, and all of a sudden I think I shared that before with you guys that um, image of Jesus showing up. Like in my near death experience, I knew Jesus exists. I knew he was on earth before, so I knew all that. Uh, but to actually be in a meditation and Jesus showed up with the crown and all in white, he had like a white robe, like right down to the feet, and he was sort of like I saw him. I go in the meditation, by the way. Okay, uh, when I was on that night with the rest of the people in a healing circle, I saw Jesus coming towards me. He was like floating. He wasn't walking. I didn't see any foot movement. All I see was him coming at me, like floating through the air like that. Like oh, and he comes about this close to my face, like really close, and I actually saw the crown on his head, and I was overwhelmed with love, and I got very, very emotional. I could hardly talk after that, but I did. But anyway, and the message was didn't. It's not like me talking to you like you hear the sound like this. It's more telepathically. And the first thing that came to me that from him was Christ consciousness. So I knew what he meant when he said Christ consciousness, talking about we're at in right now, Christ consciousness. There's people all over the world that are reaching this awakening. It's called Christ consciousness. So after the meditation, I got very, it was so impressive and so strong that I had problems talking because I got, I trying to share this thing, the information, and I finally got through, and everybody in the group got chills and crazy chills and go, oh my God. So when I shared that image or that thing, the image that came to me like that. So I've had quite a few experiences, by the way. Other one. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. Donna says my son had emergency surgery on his intestine. Took out as much as the cancer was black. That Jason is that your younger son, Donna? You talking about? The doctor said he had to have chemotherapy, but the next day it was all gone. Oh my God. Jesus. My fiance did pass about 3 months ago. 2 months later, I was with him when he passed. I was laying with him, and then when he passed, the ball of light was rising up with so much love. Yes, No. Yeah, I remember when I was with my mom in 2000, holding her hand. Um, she sent me a message, all right. I saw, I mean, I was there holding her hand. It was 5 o'clock in the morning. I remember the time I was sitting in this awful, awful chair they have in. I wasn't comfortable, but I was sitting in this chair beside her bed, and holding her hand. And uh, all of a sudden, the oxygen, whatever, stopped. She stopped breathing. I heard the machine, whatever, stop. That was it. And I was holding her hand, and all of a sudden, I felt excitement when my mother left her transit on the other side. So uh, I felt the energy. She was sending me message of excitement. Oh, party time! I haven't seen you for a long time. That's what all the stuff I was picking up. But this stuff I couldn't share with my the rest of my the other family because they think you're cuckoo, you're nuts. And they still don't know. My wife knows, but I mean, I I only tell people that I trust. I wouldn't trust telling my family this because they wouldn't understand anyway. I don't think so. They're not ready to understand that. So uh, I just follow my gut. So anyway, so I can talk about it today with you guys. You know, but it's funny how we can share stuff between each other um, with like-minded people. Not all family members are like they wouldn't understand what we understand. So, no, no. Yeah, I believe that too, Donna. No. That that ball of light you saw, that was your fiance, the ball of light rising. Right? Yes, I actually had experience one time laying down in the country house, not this house, but I was doing when I first started spiritual work or whatever. I was laying down. Oh my God, it scared the crap out of me. But actually, it was in the afternoon, and I was laying down. All of a sudden, I woke up. When I woke up, I saw I was laying down flat on the bed like that. I saw a light being just above me, like looking at me like this. That was my own light I saw. It scared the crap out of me when geez, you know, I thought it really scared me because I didn't expect to see my own light. It was because I don't know, in a sleep state, just waking up, and then I saw this light looking at me like this. I don't know. Go figure that one out. so so we had Donna Luna next. Wait, I got you. I got to pull 5 cards. Uh, that's okay with you. I like to use 5 cards I got to pull is from the Keepers of the Light Oracle cards. Okay, Donna? J Cat Lady said, Riddle, when Kathy, mom, and I took my grandmother to bury her by your grandpa. Um, yeah, I was in the hole to put her ashes in. A wind came down and wrapped itself around us. The love was beautiful. Yeah, we're all. He said, I heard about one person that had an NDE. She told her doctor, and they put her on psychic ward. Yes, yeah, they don't understand this stuff. They judge it and they fill her with drugs. When they do that, sheesh. Anyway, oh yeah. So I had luckily I had enough intuition to keep my mouth shut, and not tell, because they would have took it wrong because you know about, hey, you're crazy, you're telling me your mom's having a party over there, and you're telling me she's all excited. What the hell's wrong with you? So I don't know. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. That's a beautiful story, Kathleen. I know you guys. Uh, we all have something special to share with each one of us, with each other. So it helps to bind our connection because we're all connected one way or the other. So it's we're not crazy, by the way. We're just um, light workers, put it that way, and we have something to share. You know, but you have to use your intuition also and your gut feeling. You share it with people you trust or people you really really connected with, because and we're all connected all over the world. Whether doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter. you know. See, I know one thing. Okay, now what I'm going to say is that I've been on the inside and I know that, how can I say this, the, on the other side, it's all white, it's all light, we're all light beings. Okay, it doesn't exist color on the other side. It exists color, I mean, beautiful colors and things like that, but I mean, like, people, colored people on the other side. I never saw colored people on the other side, by the matter of fact. If they show up as if people show up like that, uh, it's because um, but I don't know. I only see I only see the light part, light beings, light to these people. I saw several when I was on the other side, but yeah, I saw several on the other side, but all I could see is that it was a form, like a human, yeah, a human form. But all I could see was through them was light. Uh, there was no when I was on the other side. There was no well, you're French, you're dark, you're black, you're this, you're that. I don't nothing like that. It's only here on Earth, I guess. So I don't see that on the other side, or I didn't never saw that on the other side. You're native, you're this, you're that. It doesn't exist. I don't think. I I don't know. To me, we're all light beings. That's why. So I never saw that. It's all beautiful light on the other side. Beautiful light. So I'm still pulling some cards here, Donna. Jig Cat Lady says, I lost my fiance too. My heart goes out to you, my dear. It is a hard thing to go through. I'm sending you love and hugs. Hugs, lots and lots of hugs. Um, there's one thing that saddened me today. You guys, Donna, you weren't here. Probably weren't here when I started tonight. But sadly to say, things happen in Canada too, as well as the States. So, oh boy, there was a school shooting in British Columbia, British Columbia, Canada, where there's nine that have died, including the shooter. Apparently, was a female shooter. There's 29 wounded. There's 29 injured in there. So just letting you know that's it happened in Canada with guns. So in this isolated village where there's about 1,500 maybe people there. I was raised in such a village, like a small village like that, and everybody knows each other. So those people that those kids that died because of mental illness, uh, thinking about the sorrow of the grandparents, the mother, the father, sisters, brothers. It's very rare that happens here. It happened here in Montreal in the 90s, Polytechnic, where a lot of women were killed by somebody, you know. So that's the only school they had in the area, and that's where the shooting took place. So right now, I don't have the whole story. I don't know the whole story, but apparently it was a female. It was a female. No, it wasn't a male. It was a female shooter and mental illness. Just to show you that sometimes, that sometimes the medical world. That's what they do here anyway. People have mental issues. They put them in the hospital and put them on the third floor or something like that. That's right here. I'm talking about my area. They send them for 3 4 days, and then they let them go back on the street, and then they have problems again, and it ends up like something like that happen. The medical system doesn't have it. The system is not taking care of our humanity that have mental issues, and that's what we wake up to, some drama like that. So I don't know. I know it happened a lot of times in the States, but it's very rare that happens in Canada. But it happened. It happened. It was all over the news. So, um, there's a lady that comes from where I'm from, this province, Quebec. She was a teacher, and she was explaining she spent all her life, like 40 years, living there. It's a small community, only 1,500. It's way isolated near the in the province of Alberta, British Columbia. There, okay, city. I forget the name of the city there. And then she was the teacher. She remembers the people know each other, so she remembers every kid that died, every even the shooter. This thing is not going to heal overnight. There's a lot of healing in that healing going to happen. It'll take years to heal from this community. People are in shock over there. So, they have what, three, four policemen that got there and probably saved some more lives because they went there quickly, you know. But still, there was there's 29 wounded and nine so far that have passed. So you know, my heart goes out to all these people. You imagine the parents and the the grandparents and sisters and brothers of these people that have passed and shooting in there. What you have to live for in your mind, and you lost your loved ones. The community is all by it, you know. So I never had owned a gun in my whole life. Never. I don't like shooting. I don't like killing animals. None of that. I never uh, enjoyed that or enjoy that. I remember because I remember getting uh, um, my stepfather taking out a gun and put it in my head. So the I had that when I was younger. So I never liked guns. I never will. I don't like it. So that's it. So, anyway, uh, for people that use their, you know, intelligence, if they own a gun, they own a gun, and they go hunting. Okay, but this is not my world. My world, I don't like shooting animals. Period. I don't like killing. I don't like watching it. I don't enjoy nothing like that. I never enjoy watching animals suffer or you know people use guns to kill other people anyway. So those kids, what do we call it? Young kids in gangs that use these guns to I don't know, something like that. So I'm totally against violence like that. So anyway, so my heart goes out to everybody in British Columbia for that. So Don and Luna, I got your five cards here. So anyway, just reading your. My sister is a Christian and goes to church all the time. But if I told her this stuff, and I have to tell her some stuff, she doesn't believe it. It does believe in psychics or near-death experience. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I'm saying, more like-minded people come together in these chats on YouTube, and I'm just happy to know you and connecting with you guys. You know, and I have my own. Like you saw last Saturday, all the group of people that were up there. I practice psychic mediumship, intuitive without cards. I don't use cards. We don't use cards on that. We do all kinds of stuff, you know. Um, we do color readings and all kinds of stuff that we do. We practice that. It's uh it's private. It's also we come together. I've been doing that for you know. There's people in there that know me a long time ago. It's been years now. So we come together and we enjoy each other and we practice coming together on a private thing. So anyway, we're able to be who we are and express ourselves in a way that we're not afraid to share stuff. You know, our gifts, our intuition, our knowledge, what we know, share our spiritual journey, just like you guys here. You know, we're all coming together. The world is coming together. It is. It's making everybody come together. Whatever's happening outside of us is bringing unity across the world. Um, and I did talk about a little bit about 45. trying to stop. There's a bridge in Windsor, Ontario, in Canada, going across to Detroit, which Canadians or the government paid for it. And 45 said, ah, he's going to try to block it so that, but like I was saying, I read like energy like that. I believe every president of all over the world knows about his health problems. That there's a plan to take this guy out of office shortly. We're getting close to it. I think the government, all the governments across the world know about it. Maybe the people, presidents of other countries are trying to be careful what they say, not to provoke anything, but at the same time, I think they know what we don't know publicly. I think there's a plan. I think there's people in the government of the United States sharing personal information to other presidents of all over the world, and they have a plan to remove. That's my thing on it. I don't know the other stuff, like okay, but that's my thing on it. It's like uh, the intelligence. If you know that the country is going to do something to another country, the intelligence there's a department of intelligence in every country. So I believe they know what's going on about his health, and I also believe that there is probably people sharing information from one to the other about the plan to remove 45. I believe in that very strongly. So, so yeah. So, just reading the chat there for a little bit. Yeah, Saturday was a fun show. Those are the ladies you saw on the screen. There was, I have more than that. That right there was at least sometimes there we're gathering privately on Zoom, practicing in mediumship, intuition, all the clairs, whatever. We share that with each other. Okay, and these ladies I've been with for a while. It's been a while, like more than a couple of years anyway. I mean, even more. Um, we share our gifts, and we're able to be who we are and share uh, information uh, with practicing with each other and connecting with each other. It's amazing. That was fun for them to come and on my birthday celebration. I don't know why. No, I I'm the only male there. I'm the only male with all these women up with me, but that's the way it is. I know sometimes we had Danny Shea with us once in a while. I saw him a couple times, but I think he's busy. So anyway, and this would if she could see, she might not experience what she has come to learn. So it's funny. Sounds like our sisters are very much the same. My sister is very religious, and it's only her way and no other way. Well, people, this that's a program, by the way. People are. I have people like that. They believe so much in religion. They don't believe in incarnation, reincarnation. They are completely, you know, uh, they have the truth. You don't have the truth. So I don't want to go there with them about this psychic, especially tarot cards, because some of those people think that's evil. That's the devil. There's nothing about devil about that. But anyway, there's nothing. We don't control what others feel or say. I don't control. We even the spiritual journey. We don't control other people's spiritual journeys or our own. No, we just go with the flow. That's all I can say. And when we're on the same frequency, we join other people and we connect the unity with this energy, a spiritual energy. Yeah. So, you know, oh, Red Rose wants to know what, well, 45 threatened Canada to block the bridge going from Windsor, Ontario, the new bridge, there's a new bridge, Windsor, Ontario, going to Detroit. So, la, 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 la. So, Mark Carney, our president, told them, well, can, we paid for the bridge with our own material and everything, but apparently 45 is saying, well, you should have more American workers and American material, blah 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 blah. Like he's going off into all Canada paid for that bridge, and he's still pissed off about it. He's off his rocker, I know, but I mean, you know. Phyllis says, does the Bible say anything about departed getting stuck and getting to go on the other side? Hard to believe. Well, what I know about religion is that religious people still believe that hell exists on the other side. And I don't know. I never, I know one thing. I know hell doesn't exist on the side. I never saw hell on the other side. I saw pure unconditional love. Okay. So, and then I heard Sterling saying the same thing the other couple of times now. He said hell doesn't exist on the other side. So there's other people reaching me. Yeah. Mhm. So that's what's going on with the bridge story. And now, like I said, that's why I'm saying that he's pissed off at this. He's going to do this. He's going to do tariffs. He's doing the blah, 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 blah. But you see, our president of Canada is not panicking, and he's not, people might be worried about that. But I'm saying there's information coming from the States, United States people in the government that are sharing information to our leaders, our presidents of other countries to say. That's what I'm picking up. There's a plan and energy behind the scenes with that are sharing with other countries to say, okay, just stay calm, you guys in other countries. Don't, blah blah blah. We have a plan. We're planning to do this, that, but secretly being known to other presidents of other countries that they have a plan. They have a plan to take 45 out of office. That's and now I'm saying it, but I think there's a plan to take this guy, remove him from office. There's a plan. There's a behind the scenes. Okay, now they're sharing this information with other countries, presidents of other countries, and etc. etc. But we, the people, don't know this. So every time 45 goes wah 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 wah, but that's not just him. There's the whole regime thing. Is doing that. So but I think there's a plan coming up, and I think it's coming in shortly. Is this timing is sucks sometimes, but it's coming. I don't know. It's coming shortly. So, hello, Susie Suzuki. We're all having fun. Hi, Ron. Hi, Rose. Hi, Chat. Hi, Phyllis. Hi, Glorious. Yeah. So she says, I had to stay and say hi. Thank you. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Yeah. I just I just wanted to share that point of view. And there's another thing happening. I don't know if you guys saw this. You know, there's an Olympic uh, in Italy. I believe there's a sort of a Olympics. So the people over there are telling Canadians, American people, American athletes. I don't know what they are. They're telling Canadians they're sorry. They said, "We love Canadians. We love Canadians." They kept repeating that. We love Canadians. Canadians love Americans too. We have family there. People, families, Americans have families here in Canada. So they're telling us they love us. We love Canada. And I've seen it all over the news like that. They're telling us over there. We know what's going on. You know, we're, we're not mad at Americans. We know what's going on. It's the regime. It's 45 and the rest. Uh, And my heart goes out to everybody that is suffering over in the United States, that live in the United States, that's suffering from this, whatever's going on. It's awful. We know we're behind it. We're supporting you. So Don, this is always fun, and I always leave with a warm feeling inside. With the show is over. Please leave me a comment after the show, even if it's not tonight or after the show. Come back and leave me a little comment. It helps the channel because YouTube looks like that. Okay. There's a difference between religious people and spiritual people, and there are going to be a lot more spiritual people in the future, like I'm saying. Yeah, religious people usually are not spiritual religion. Keep us boxed in because they have programs that I don't know limit them. You know, because when you're on a journey, a special, you all of us here have um, or started our own spiritual journey, and in that spiritual journey, our soul reveals the truth about everything, everything that's going on, whether it's about religion, whether it's about whatever. The truth is in we all have it in our soul, and everybody has this, or are able to do this, connect to their soul and reveal the truth. It's not my truth. It's not you know one individual truth. It's the truth where spirit connects all of us together. You know, it's not the religion doesn't have that. They're misleading people. Oh my God! Hi Garnett, how are you? Because religion was made man, and they tried to control, manipulate us to believe that they have the answer, they're close to God, and hell exists. Jesus, no, no, hell doesn't exist. I know that because I just let me see if I can. Oh my God, Phyllis, thank you for a super sticker. I just clicked on it. I wanted to say hi to Garnett and just I just want to say hi, Garnett. Ron just popped in. Big love, brother. Big love to you too. So yeah. Um, oh my God, it's not that long, Red Rose. Uh, Something coming to the. I think I'm going to put myself on a limb here. It's hard to tell time, Red Rose. It's really hard, but something about summertime, June, July. Oh my God! But here from here and then, there's going to be a lot of chaos, a little bit of you know. So Donna Luna, I still have your cards to read you. There's a church in Millbrae, California, that a pastor has spiritual guide that he shares with the church. I'm going to check it out one day. Yeah, but you know what? The best guidance you can have is your own spiritual journey, where your soul connects to you and reveals the truth about your truth, your journey, your truth, your knowing. You know that it's not something uh, man-made where to control uh, people, because religion has twisted the truth out of that. So, yeah, really to control us. So anyway, a big thank you to Phyllis. Thank you for your super sticker. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And thanks for supporting me, and thank you for being here. Because without your support, I couldn't. What's the sense? I don't like to talk to myself. you know, I can talk to myself, but after a while, it's nice to share with other people, like-minded people. Hmm. So I have. Let me see. I'm hoping you well for your surgery, Donna Luna. And here we go. So for your five card that I picked from the secret, the keepers of the light oracle cards, Carol Gray. So the five cards. I'm just going to hide this. Thank you, Phyllis. Uh, okay, there we go. What? I thought I hit it. There, yeah, I did. Okay. So Donna Luna, first card. I hope these cards inspire you for uh, you got the Joan of Arc, the voice of truth. That's what comes up. Okay, so stay strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. Well, we're just talking about that. We're just talking, and the Joan of Arc is a female, um, a female warrior. Put it that, a female warrior. Um, Taking back her power. Okay, so it's always, oh my God, it's 11:27. It's 11:30. I've been on. I didn't expect to be on this long, but anyway, it's fun. Sometimes I don't know. And there you go, Donna Luna. Look what came up. You got Master Jesus, forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. You got Master Jesus. We were talking about that a while ago. Master Jesus um, showed up in these cards. I didn't know that card was in there in that deck. And Donna Luna. The next card you got. I hope this inspires you and gives you a lot of uh, transmit a lot of healing energy for you. Um, Charity, prayer, and contemplation. Connect with heaven. Ask and you shall receive. Ask the universe. Ask your guides. Um, you know. The next card you got, Donna Luna, is Chris, Krishna, devotion, trust. Oh boy, I'm just waiting for my camera. There we go. Trust your spiritual guidance. That's what I'm saying. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. That's why you're here tonight. So you're loved unconditionally. So That was the fourth card, and the fifth card I got for you is El Moria, Awakening Presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. So I hope these cards resonate with you and stay with you in your heart and your soul. Sending you lots of healing love and light to you and all your family. Much love and light to you. And keep us updated on your condition also. Yeah, those cards are very, very inspiring. Sometimes you don't know what's going to come through those cards, but amazing cards like the Joan of Arc card and Master Jesus. Wow, you never know what cards come together. I don't know in advance, but cards are tools. The rest is intuition. Let's see what we have here. So Donna, I hope those cards resonate with you. And oh, thank you, Garnett, for your super sticker too. So thank you. I just saw it, so I just want to acknowledge it. Okay. Let me see. Where am I? I think that was the last one for tonight. I'm not sure. Yeah. So, because Donna was sharing, Ron and people in chat tomorrow, I'm getting in my procedure done on my back. My spine doctor is doing me a favor tomorrow. She's doing it because I am going to be going to San Diego on the 17th. So, yeah, pain is when you're in pain, it's hard. Yeah, I'm lucky to be. I'm still lucky to be healthy at my age right now, so to speak. So I'm trying to stay healthy as much as I can. So that was the last question. I don't know if I missed anybody. I don't think I missed anybody. I'm just checking. And thank you so much for all your support, everybody, and all of my moderators. Thank you for spending time with me. I'll be back on Saturday. It's it's Valentine's Day, so I'll be here anyway. So oh my God, thank you so much, Susie Suzuki. Thank you. Oh, you want? Okay, I'm gonna do your. I'm gonna do your question there. I just want to read. I'll come back to you, Susie. Ron, the reading was special to me, very inspiring. I always go back and listen to the reading again. I listen to the message. Thank you again, Ron. Proud of you. Proud you do. Okay, yeah. So my heart goes out to you and my energy, divine hug, Donna Luna. Um, we all need to sometimes have support, and when we're going through stuff like that. Good night, Glorious. Good night, Glorious. Glorious. I like her name. I love her name, Glorious. She's glorious. Good night. Take care. Thanks for your support. Thank you for being. So I'm going to do Susie. Thank you for your super stick. Any message from my guys? Thank you. Okay. I inspired to get the same cars, pull the same cars. Maybe. Or maybe. Okay, I'm going to use another one. Susie Suzuki. I'm going to use the Angel Guide Oracle, okay, by Carl Gray. If that's okay with you, let me know. So how you doing, Susie? Good night, G Cat Lady. Big hugs and take care. I'll be back on Saturday. It's Valentine's, but I had a sleep test on Sunday night. Huh. Susie says, I had a sleep test done on Saturday night. Well, just give me a second there. Put it on there. Yeah, thank you. Some candy. Pretty well. Yeah, might get some. So Susie says, I had a test done on Sunday night. The group, I believe, was almost impossible to get out of my hair. But why do you care? What? Why do you care? But been telling them for 8 years. I don't understand. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna get some chocolate. I have some chocolate, by the way. Uh, I got some. They called chocolate turtles with the almost 4 prongs all over my head. Oh my god! They did a test with. You remind me something, Susie. I went through when I was a kid. When I had a concussion because I fell off my bike because this big overgrown guy wanted absolutely to ride my bike, and I sat on the bar, so he got me in between cars that were coming like this and parked cars, and I sort of panicked, and my foot went into the front wheel of the bike. It was my bike, and I landed on the sidewalk, and I had a concussion. So they, I still have remember that they had all these, I don't know, this weird thing all over my head, like a baiting cap, or I don't know what they call them, with wires all over the place, and doing a test. That reminded me what you just said about, I don't know, they look like suction cups or something. The sleep test is why you can't sleep. Yeah. My grandson used a hard shell chocolate and frozen strawberry for his wife for Valentine's Day. He said it was good. Yeah. So I'll be on Saturday. It's Valentine's Day, but I'll be on Saturday anyway. Yeah. I'll be on Saturday anyway. EG test. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I got to take the dog out after this. This is the last question for tonight, folks. Be the last one for tonight. I don't know if I miss anybody. I hope not. But anyway, the last question for tonight. I've been on for 3 hours. I didn't expect to be on that long. But anyway, I always enjoy coming on and connecting with you guys. So I got a couple more cards to pull here. Oh, you call that electro and whatever. It's hard to say that. Encephalogram test. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if it's something like that, but I don't know what they were called. But anyway, this thing was like this. Looks for seizures. Okay. My birthday was great, especially when we got all together with my group, my soul family, because I practiced with them. So, hey, I bought myself a log splitter. Pretty friggin' heavy, but it was $180. So I bought myself a log splitter because I have a lot of trees here, and sometimes when the trees I at my age, use the axe and the axe. So I got myself an electric log splitter. It weighs 172 pounds, but I'm gonna I'm not gonna use it right now. I'm gonna use it this summer because I have some logs to split. So I bought myself a log splitter and saved $180. That's why I bought it. So, and I put it in the garage for now. Um, it'll help me, instead of using the axe, it's pretty hard work because I got some other trees that are down way over there, back in the field there. They're still there, so I'll be able to go get them with my. I don't have a tractor. I have a garden tractor, but I'll hook it up and go get the logs there, so I can bring them closer to be split. So you got like a little fireplace like near the swings outside, so we can use. I don't burn. I don't use it for heat. I don't heat the house with it, but I get tired of using the axe. But only one big tree down, and all of a sudden you got a lot of wood to split there. It takes a lot of energy. It took me almost a week and a half to split the freaking logs from the last year. So when I saw that on sale, a wood splitter, electric one, not a gas one, an electric one. Oh, okay, $180. Oh boy! So I jumped on the occasion. I said, okay, I'll get that. So it'll help me. Jay Catley says I had EG. Yeah, I had a EEG done when I was a child because of a head injury. Yeah, well, I don't know what they call it when you concussion, but this friggin' machine with this, I don't know. What I can remember is like it looked like a baiting cap or some kind of that, and there was I don't know, all kinds of wires stuck here, stuck here, stuck here, right around completely. Um, you know, they were checking my concussion out to see uh, the vital signs and how I was responding to it. I guess I don't know. So anyway, okay, I'm reading for Susie Suzuki. Here we go. Uh, the Angel Guide Oracle book, the Oracle cards. The first card that came out, Susie, was the message is trust the universe. Trust the universe. And look at the colors in this card. Amazing. It goes around and circle back up again. You know, like yeah. So that's the first card. So there's another card that Susie Suzuki, spiritual growth. Spiritual growth. Uh, you see the oh boy, there's a lot of energy in these cards. Spiritual growth. So you're in that period of spiritual growth. Yeah, beautiful cards. I like the artwork on these cards. So I have some amazing cards. Now the third one that came out was healing energy. I know you need a lot of healing energy, but you're in that period of healing energy, and as you can see, there's a there's a form of healing energy around you. You know, um, healing energy, the angels, your guides. Then the fourth one I got. I hope these cards resonate with you. Now, this is about blessings and abundance. Blessings and abundance. As you can see, the hands in the middle like that. So it's like aligning your chakras, yeah. Aligning your chakras, blessings and abundance. That's what it looks like anyway. Aligning the chakras. The last card I got for you, Susie, is these are powerful messages, by the way, or powerful uh, cards that you're getting. Um, honesty and communication. Honesty and communication. Stay true to who you are and don't let anybody tell you differently or, you know, stand in your truth. I believe that you're that kind of person, you know, that stands and in the truth. What is scary? That the last card you're talking about, Red Rose. Yeah, that's scary when your heart stops, of course. But look at this one. Uh, purple, violet, Saint Germain all around the you know this female's so honesty and communication. So that's the last card I got. I hope it resonates with you. So that purple violet energy looks like a little bit like Saint Germain energy. You're surrounded by all these energies, and you're still here, by the way. So, yeah, she had a scary moment when her heart stopped. Yeah, yeah. She says, Susie says, when it happened, that's very scary. But he says, when it happens, but I had five doctors staring at me when it happened, and I was on autopilot. Yeah. Oh. So I hope that those cards resonate with you, Susie, and thank you so much for thank you so much for the question. Thank you so much for the super sticker, and thank you for your support also, Susie. Thank you for being here, supporting this channel, and coming. Um, I really enjoy your presence, everybody's presence. And she said, "Oh my God, I've been wearing lots of purple lately." There you go. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. You're welcome. You know, without your support, I wouldn't be here. But anyway, put it that way. Yeah. And so you two reminded me. Congratulations, Ron. You've been on for half a decade, 5 years. Apparently, I didn't expect to do a YouTube channel, but I am now. So anyway, and I met some wonderful people, and it helped me connect with a lot of people here. So, but my heart, I have something that uh, my heart also, like, I've had this a couple of times, not lately, but my heart goes really, really fast, and I go, oh boy, and you know what you're feeling when you feel that is your heartbeat goes rushing like beats really fast. I go, oh boy, now Doobie is he's sound asleep. I gotta take him out for get his so he can do his pee pee so that that doesn't wake me up in the middle of the night. Hey, I want to go out. I don't feel like going out in the middle of the night. I want him to sleep till at least 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. So, but now he's all puffed out. I played with him so much today. He loved the snow and deep snow. I had this crazy um, cover you put on Home Depot pails, the 5 gallon pail, and they use it as a frisbee. And I fold out there, and he goes, and it lands in the deep snow. He goes, and goes get it, and then he comes back with it in his mouth and puts it at my feet so I could throw it again. He enjoys that crazy stuff. Or the ball. Yeah. Anyway, thank you everybody for coming. Thank you, thank you. Hope I didn't miss anybody, and thank you for your support and everything. So, and thank you to all my wonderful moderators, Red Rose, Susie Suzuki, TK, Teresa, everybody that was here tonight. Red Rose, um, thank you so much for moderating, and thank you. So I got up to 45 degrees yesterday. Driveway is finally clear. It's the cold snap is like um, going away for now. So we're at -5 right now. We are, Jesus, oh my God, Red Rose. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Very generous. Thank you. Thank you. Um, we are just getting into the milder weather for now. I don't know how long, but yeah. Yeah. Uh, thinking about autopilot clicks in, yeah. So I had this weird racing heart. It happened a couple of times, and I'm telling you, it feels funny when it happens. But my heart goes out to you, Susie. You're you got a beautiful energy about you, and a lot of, you know, a lot to share with other people. So, um, you've been through a lot yourself, you know. So, anyway, I just, I love connecting with all of this. Mm. So leave me a comment after the show if you can. I'm gonna finish this up so I can take the doggy out and have a little bit of chocolate, maybe with my wife a little bit before we go to bed because it's almost 12 midnight here. And yeah, he's dead. He's sleeping like crazy right now. He's so he he so enjoys me. He's afraid to lose me, so he's watching me. Where is he at? You know. So I bring him in the car, and he goes, "Oh, that cold splash." That's what I did. I put my. I went to the washroom and put. But your body feels really, when it starts to go beating like that, really fast. You're sort of listening to what's going on in your body. You could feel it. I mean, you don't listening to you can feel it, and you go, "Oh boy, what's going on?" And then it gets back to a normal beat after that. I just have to. Oh boy, I gotta take it easy. you know, it tells you something there. But I don't have anything special. And I don't even have a family doctor. It's hard to find a family doctor. It's crazy, 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 crazy. Um, Even though it's free, like they say, but oh boy, free is free when you have. There's millions of people out of no family doctors there. So. Yeah, I'll be back on Saturday and be back on. It'll be 14th, and on the 14th it'll be Saint Valentine's Day. So let's see if I can find some roses for you guys. I don't know. Roses are red. Well, there's one in the chat right now. Red roses. Yeah, red roses. Uh, roses. Okay. So good night, everybody, and I'll see you on Saturday. I hope to see you on Saturday. Thank you so much for every one of you. I'm very grateful. I'm trying to look where I got. I'm trying to search. Where do I end this thing? Way up in the corner up there. Good night, everyone. Take care. Stay safe, by the way.